right, what's up, y'all? Top of the top. So, what's up, brother? Provision, what's up? What's going on, y'all? Yair, what's up, man? Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Welcome in. Tyus, what's up, brother? I'm still hurt. I'm still a little hurt that Anthony Edwards ended up becoming the greatest Steeler of all time last night. That's the game we're in, though, man. Sometimes hey, look, you win some, you lose some. The point is, you do better than you do bad. That's all it is. Jaden Ivey screwed me on one ticket, but still hit my other two tickets. That's what's up, Provision. That's what it's all about too, man. Like, look, if you don't hit one, if you diversify and you got a bunch of different options, then one thing doesn't kill you. You know what I mean? You have other options that end up pulling you out the gutter, so and end up saving your night. You heard over college basketball? What happened on college basketball? I took it steals over. Good on you. You know what? Y'all were right though. I should have waited. Look. I learned a lesson. I should have waited until I got a top performer on Flip. You know what I mean? I should have waited for a top performer available on Flip, and then I should have rocked with it. But again, that would be going against what I'm telling y'all. Like at the end of the day, you have to go with those top EV plays, and you gotta take it how it goes. Like you gotta live with the results. You gotta consistently play those upper EV plays, man. You have to. It's important. Um, Backdoor flip with the other two values hit. That's what's up, Windows. Ohio State got their ass whooped. Yeah, yeah. I took that Maxi field goal over, then saw he never hit versus Magic. Got to do my research. I sold. I took that Maxi field goals over, then saw he's never hit versus Magic. Got to do my research. I sold. What are you talking about? Did he go under on his field goals? Demon plays have been soaring lately. Crazy, I know. Beasley hit easy last night on the demons. Yeah, the demon tool at Proximate Easy is yeah, on another level. Yep. So Maxi ended up going under. I'm guessing you're saying Maxi ended up going under. But let me tell you this, Kiki. The fact that he never hit versus Magic means shit, bud. I'm just so you know. To put that in with you lost your Maxi play is just not doesn't make any sense. If you think his head to head means shit, then long term you damn sure ain't winning shit. Morning Cam, is it an app for straight bets in Texas? Yeah, Fliff. Fliff is where I'm in Texas, obviously. On Fliff you can do that. Every time I take Maxi, he chalks. Yeah, I mean, so hey, sometimes that's how it goes, man. And look, at the end of the day, the point is that with Maxi being one of the top EV plays for field goals attempted yesterday, the point is that yes, throughout a month, that same play will lose, but that same play will win more often throughout the entire month. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to stay consistent. There's days where EV just doesn't do it for you, and that's okay because EV is a long game where we're gonna end up profitable in the long term. PME had a bad day, but we rebounding today. There was a lot of plays that hit on PME. I don't know what you're talking about. Some of the top plays missed, yes, but PME had a good day overall. There was a lot of good plays over on DraftKings that hit. A lot of good plays on some other sports books. Bet Rivers did good. But yeah, if you had a down day in general yesterday, you do the same process today, and you have success. That's all there is to it. Where do y'all want to start first? As always, who's got the breakfast burritos? I wish. The college plays were fire for Prizepicks yesterday. I hit yesterday with those soccer picks. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, man, look. There's so many different options on Props Made Easy, man. There's so many ways to be successful. If you lose just like a few picks, you got to just stick with it, man. That's honestly, I think that's one of the biggest mistakes that people make in this game is like they try a new tool. Like if you're new to Props Made Easy, you try a new tool and you happen to not hit your slip the first day, you immediately make an assumption that it's just not it. And it's probably because you're used to like the shady shit you see on social media and shit, where it's a bunch of like scammer type fucking people, where you immediately think, oh, this is another one of those. But we're just not one of those at Props Made Easy, man. The Props Made Easy tools in general were built just to make sure that y'all have exactly what y'all got. Like the Props Made Easy tool was made by the people for the people. $20 a month has every little data point that y'all love to look at all in one place. Instead of focusing on top plays that ain't hit, count the top plays that hit. Picking the wrong plays ain't the tool fault. I mean, here's the thing too. If you go back over the tools, if you like save all of the top plays throughout the tool on all the sports books throughout the day, majority of them hit. Every single night, majority of the top plays are going to hit. If your one or two picks miss, it's not a reason to blame the tool. It's just the two that you happen to play didn't work out. That's part of the game. But again, if you continuously play those top plays that you played, you will be successful by the end of the month. I reiterate this in every live stream because I think it's one of the most important things is that people need to understand this is a long-term game. This is not something that you come into sports betting like, okay, my light bill is due tomorrow. I have to win today or my lights get shut off. This is not the industry for you. Let's be real. This is not the industry for you. And me saying don't blame the tool is not because I'm all emotional and don't want you talking shit about a tool that I'm a part of. I'm saying that because it's not rational thinking in an industry that is so volatile. You know what I'm saying? Where do y'all want to start though? Give me a sports book y'all want to start at. Give me a sports book y'all want to start at and we're going to take a look. Let me refresh. Let's get to it. I have Chick-fil-A breakfast on the way, so we're really going to go 30 minutes today, and then I'll see you in the afternoon too. Damn, my mom getting a ton of snow at her house in New York. Who lives in New York? Anybody live in New York? Look at that. Damn. Damn. Her property's beautiful, bro, in New York. Every time I go visit her in New York, I'm like, this shit. Like the suburbs, New York. Not the city. The suburbs of New York. Beautiful place. Frizz, let me make sure the team is on that. Call of Duty starts tomorrow. We need to have that up. I got y'all. I got y'all though. All right. That Minnesota Clippers game was so trash. Yeah, I mean overall that game was horrible, dude. You saw how James Harden played? 5 points. Wow. That's just, hey, that's what it is though, man. It is what it is. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Hit like 6 slips yesterday. It's really smart to straight bet a lot of these plays to build bankroll. I mean, yeah, I mean there's a bunch of different strategies that you could utilize for sure. The main key is just staying consistent. Even if you try Props Made Easy for one day or even a couple days and you don't give it a shot of the month membership that you have to give it the month. You sign up for a month, give it the month. Every single month you will see the amazingness of what Props Made Easy can do. Sorry, this damn coffee always get me like a little, I don't know, phlegmy, if that's the word. Can we start a ladder challenge on here? We can. All right, so let's start with all books. All right. All right, all books. Any top performing EV? Yes, we do. So we're going to go over the top performing EV first because obviously, again, to reiterate anybody who's new in here, a new button, a new selection, a new filter has been added to Props Made Easy that allows you to click on top performing EV. And what that does is it'll show you plays. It'll only show you plays that are 5% or EV or higher, as well as having 70% or higher hit rates over the season on that line, as well as having projection data on the same site as well. So Trey Murphy III, let's look at him for example. He's at the top of the list because his EV is the highest, okay? At an 8.53 EV over on Bet365. You can get this line at minus 105 odds on the under 6.5 rebounds, okay? So consensus odds for him on his 6.5 rebounds on the under is minus 127 on average throughout all of the sports books. Okay? Whereas you're getting it at minus 105 on Bet365, which is what makes up that 8.53 EV percent. Projection of 6.01, which is a minus 0.49 projection differential under the line as well. So far, all of the data's on the under. We flip Trey Murphy's card over. We go to season. He has gone under this line in 77.78% of the time, averaging 4.89 with a equivalent money line of minus 350 at that 77.7 hit rate. So crazy play, amazing play. And it's these type of plays where you are going to have absolute huge success. I know a lot of people only have Prizepicks or only have Underdog or whatever. So you got to take whatever's available over there. That's fine. I always encourage you, whatever state you're in, look and see what sites you can have and get access to all of them. If you have access to Bet365, this is 100% a play that I would go with over any of the plays on Prizepicks. Okay? This is much better of a play. If you have an access on Bovada, great play. You're getting it at plus 100 when it's minus 20 odds other places. Same thing with DraftKings. Like, these type of plays are going to be your absolute best plays. You can't play just what's available to you and not be taking advantage of all of the amazing data that Props Made Easy offers you. Like, Props Made Easy allows you to go to all books. And when I say all books, it's all these books you see on the screen right now. All of these books, which is pretty much every book that most people play, is available at Props Made Easy. Except for FanDuel, which is almost back, by the way. The team is almost getting that back. But all books, top performing EV. That way, every single play that is in front of me is 5% or higher EV, while also having the good results of 70% hit rate or higher, while also having projection differential after simulating a game 10,000 times on that same site as well. Okay? So, Trey Murphy III under 6.5 rebounds. Great spot. Moving on. Nikola Jokic over on Bovada. Over 20.5 rebounds assists. Actually, let me like that too. That's a great play. All right, Jokic over 20.5 rebounds assists. You can get this at plus 100 on Bovada, whereas the consensus odds for this play is minus 120 other places. Projection is 22.51. So all the data's loving the over on Jokic's 20.5 rebounds assists. If we look at his season so far, he has hit this in 68.7% of the time, which gives him a minus 220 equivalent money line on hitting this. Nikola Jokic, rebounds, assists, same thing over on DraftKings. Both of these are going to be equal. They're both plus 100. You can take them both on either site, whichever site you have available. Zach LaVine, under 4.5 assists at minus 120 odds over on Bovada is a 7.15 EV percent because he's minus 142 consensus odds throughout the industry, but yet on Bovada you get it at minus 120. So that's EV. That's a great spot. Projection 4.4. So all the data's on the under. If we look at his season so far this year, he's gone under in 68.42% of the time with an equivalent money line of minus 217 odds if you go off his season hit rate. Trey Murphy III under 6.5 rebounds. You can get it at minus 110 on DraftKings at a 6.46 EV percent. Looking over the season, he has gone under in 77.78. I believe that's the same one up here, right? Yep, rebounds. That 6.5 rebounds play is option. Okay. All right, we got a top performer on Flip. I got to do it. You know I got to do it. I'm going over to Flip, and I'm putting some money on this. I got to do it. Trey Murphy III under 6.5 rebounds is not only a 6.46 EV percent, but he's a top performer. His hit rate over the season is over 77% on this line. I got to do it. I'd feel stupid if I don't place this. I got to do it. So give me 1 second. Trey Murphy III, don't you hurt my feelings how Anthony Edwards did last night. You don't got it in you like that, brother. You're not a rebounder like that. I don't know why your line is 6.5. You are not that guy, bud. You're not that guy, pal. Grabbing it at minus 110 odds. I'm going to put 500 on it, too, to get my get back after Anthony Edwards did me dirty last night. But this is better odds than the Anthony Edwards play is. Anthony Edwards was like minus 135 odds I got him at on Flip yesterday. It's minus 110 on this Trey Murphy play. I really like this under 6.5 rebounds for him right here. I need to go to DraftKings. All right, over here on DraftKings, rebounds. Trey Murphy III, they got the minus 120 on the over. I bet you Pinnacle's better. I guarantee you Pinnacle's got some better lines there. Let me see. Because, again, with this Trey Murphy line, we're taking like 50-plus sports books into consideration for that line. So some will be on one side and most will be on another, but most are going to be on the under, I'd imagine, because you have consensus odds that are on the under overall. If we look at Trey Murphy's rebounds over here on Pinnacle, let's see, where are you at, Pinnacle? Look at that. Can y'all see that? Hold on, let me pull it up. You see Trey Murphy right there? Look at that. Pinnacle's one of the sharpest books in the industry. Minus 140 odds on the under 6.5 rebounds on Trey Murphy III. But I'm getting him at minus 110 on Flip. This is the shit I'm talking about. If you play like this consistently, you will also make solid money on long term on these plays. It's important that you take advantage of these spots. All right. Let me start going straight off of what you guys are asking me for. Sports books. Give me some sports books that we can go to, and we'll look at sports books in general. Sports books. Start spamming sports books in the chat, and I'll pick sports books to go over, all right? Somebody said Hot Streak already. Mirsad, I got you. Let's go to Hot Streak. Where you at, Hot Streak? Where you at? Where you at? Am I overlooking it? Where is Hot Streak? Oh. There's no top performing EV on Hot Streak, but we do have some okay options at a 3 EVs. Obviously, how you get Pinnacle, bro? Hard to get straight up. What do you mean? I don't play on Pinnacle. I just went to their site to show you an example line on Trey Murphy III, whereas we're getting him at minus 110 odds on Flip, but yet he's minus 140 on a sharp book like Pinnacle. So it's just an idea. Okay, so over on Hot Streak, the best options right now, which honestly my recommendation to you, Mirsad, is to kind of sit back and wait. Wait for some better options to come in. Right now, Michael Porter Jr. under 16.5 points at minus 116 odds on Hot Streak is going to be your best EV play. At a 3.13 EV percent, consensus odds are minus 124 on the under for him. Projection is 16.4, so all the data likes the under there. And then you go to season. He's only gone under in 26.32% of the time. Okay, but again, don't worry about the season hit rate as if the data is number one. Data is number one. The reason why top performing EV is so special is because not only is data on one side, but history is too. Okay? Now, data is more important than history. Okay? Data is number one. History, if history happens to match up, it's just icing on the cake. You feel what I'm saying? So these top performing EV plays, data is on one side and the history is also on that same side. So that's why these are going to be your absolute best options on any sports book right here. If you go to all books and go to top performing EV. I have accounts for many different sports books. So I pretty much sit on this page on Props Made Easy all day and I get in these amazing options on these plays that I can do. All right. Yeah, Call of Duty, definitely we will have we had it last year. We'll definitely have it this year. For sure. That'll be up at Props Made Easy at some point. So esports is a big, big thing. Esports is a big, big thing over on Props Made Easy, man. One of the main reasons we grew like we did is because Props Made Easy dropped during that time where it was just like baseball and esports went crazy, and people really started storming the Props Made Easy for our esports. And now our esports is better than it's ever been, but now we also have so many different things on here, so it's just grown so much, man. So yeah, Call of Duty will be back. Let's refresh and take a look. All right, Sportsbook, Sleeper. Let's do it. Let's take a look at Sleeper, see what the best options are for over there. Can we check esports on Prizepicks? Yes, we can. 1 second. Let me refresh. Why is this struggling to load up right now? As always, guys, as I always tell y'all, my internet back here in the back in my office is horrible, bro. Horrible, bro. Sometimes it's just I even have an extender and everything. I hit my 6th pick on my streaks. That's what's up, Travis. Good luck. What is going on? My damn internet, bro. It's annoying. Sorry, y'all. Give it 1 second. We're gonna try to get this thing going. Hard Rock, I got you. Can we check esports? Yes, we will. Look at that. See, the site's not even really loading in right now for me. My internet is so slow at the moment. That's what happens when your son's out there watching Coco Melon on Netflix while you're in here trying to do this. This is bad. It's props made easy without it. There's no way to hit that. I love to hear that, man. I love to hear that. I love that you're having success like that. It's great. Damn it. Come on, internet. Let's just sit for a minute and try to get it to go. My internet's struggling back here in my office right now, y'all. Fuck. Sucks when you're live and your internet's fucking having a problem. It's happening to you too? Hold on. Let me see. One second. Oh, everybody? Oh, no, no, there we go. It's just taking a minute, man. For some reason, it's just taking a minute. I don't know what the hell that was about, but hey. We're up, y'all. It's my internet, man. I'm telling y'all. My internet back here in my office, because I have to put the box over there on the other side of my house. I have no hookups over here to have it. So I have to have the box all the way over there. My son watching Coco Melon in there. In his playroom, he probably got Coco Melon on the screen. He's not even watching. And now in here, I'm trying to do this too. It's hard. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here, man. Got Coco Melon on 2 different spots. One he's not even watching. And I'm in here trying to be live. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of internet to be able to do this. Anyway. All right, anyway, let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Y'all want to go over prize picks? Trey Murphy III under 1.5 steals and blocks. Seeing under on steals just gives me PTSD from what Anthony Edwards did to me last night. But under Trey Murphy III's 1.5 steals and blocks is a 6.67 EV percent. Now, let me explain something again to y'all. This right here is pretty much telling you that if you were to bet this same identical play in this same identical position by the end of the month, you would be profitable playing it. Okay? So don't let yourself play a top play. If it misses, think you need to change something. Because you don't. It's just happened to miss this one time. He could hit the next 20 times. That top play is going to bring you profit by the end of the month. If you're constantly playing these top plays, you have to stay dedicated at the end of the day. And look, me saying this shit isn't going to just automatically change y'all's thought process and y'all going to start betting smart and y'all going to understand what's up and all this shit, blah, blah, blah. Some of y'all going to watch this and think, what does he know? Oh, he's just saying that because he's a part of Props Made Easy. No. No. Y'all will learn with time. At some point in the next couple of years or so, the only people gambling are going to be the people who survived and played properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rest of y'all won't even have the budget, the bankroll to be able to do this shit no more. Because you never listened. You constantly bounced around looking for a way to be 100% hit rate. You played sports betting because you needed your lights paid. That's just not the way you do this shit. Trey Murphy III, under 1.5 steals and blocks, 6.67 EV percent. Love this spot for him at a minus 139 consensus odds over on Prize Picks. If we look at his season hit rate, he's hitting 44%. But again, we don't care much about hit rate. Data is going to be number one. Any top performing EV? Okay. No top performing EV, so we're going to go straight off EV. Devin Booker, under 10.5 rebounds assists at 5.96 EV percent. 52.7 chance to hit, minus 136 consensus odds on the under. Really like the under on Devin Booker. Oh, sorry, the under on Devin Booker right here. Brandon Podziemski, under 10.5 rebounds and assists. This dude made me some money the other day. Love it. 5.57 EV percent. Good spot on the under there. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, under 11.5 rebounds assists at a 5.18. Malik Monk, over 1.5 steals and blocks at a 5.16. All of these are going to be fantastic plays. And again, don't forget that all of these plays I just mentioned also have AI technology projection data on the same side of the line as well. So you see under here, that means projection is going to be under the line. You see under right here, that means projection is also under the line, or they wouldn't even show here. Remember, at Props Made Easy, the most exciting part of this is the fact that Not only are you looking at plays like the plays that show on Props Made Easy, not only do they have projection data on one side, not only are they EV on that same side, like they're checking way more boxes than any other site in this entire industry will do for you. I know a lot of people have access to sites that'll just show them like their last 10 or, oh, head to head versus this team. And y'all think that shit matters. It's because they've brainwashed you into thinking that shit matters, okay, through their sales tactics or whatever they did trying to make their site popular. But the people who own those sites know, if they're professional sports bettors, know how irrelevant the data they're providing is. That's why Props Made Easy was important for me, not only me, but the other members of Props Made Easy, to be people who legit make a living on sports betting, that know how this shit works to create something that is best for y'all's profit margin. That's it. It's built for your profit and for you and mine to make the smartest decisions. If I made a site that only showed you last 5, last 10, head to head, and that's all it showed you, I would be doing you a disservice. That's just not enough. So Props Made Easy shows you everything you need to be successful, and for $20 a month. PropsMadeEasy.com. Anyway, it sells itself. We don't even run ads. Props Made Easy sells itself. Once you try it, if you really know about sports betting, once you try it, you'll be like, oh yeah, this shit's legit. And that's all we're in it for. Like, we're not really interested in the people who don't understand gambling. They'll lose one day and dip out. Like, you're not the customer base we're really here for then. If you're gonna try Props Made Easy one day out of your month, and the moment it misses, you dip out, you weren't our customer base anyway. Our customer base is people who really trying to take this shit serious. Those are the people we care about. De'Aaron Fox has a good bit of likes down here at 7 likes, over 1.5 steals and blocks at a 4.79 EV percent, 52% chance to hit. Let's see. Over the season, he's hit this in 50%, averaging 1.86 steals and blocks. The people are liking that play for sure. All right, what else we got? Curry not playing tonight. Scotty Barnes over 15.5 rebounds, assists. Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes rebounds, assists. No. At 15.5? No. Let me try to figure out why you're interested in that play. What makes you want that play? Sometimes I just like to kind of find out why people are interested in certain spots. Like, what makes you ask me, Queen Love, about Scotty Barnes? Not trying to dish you or not. I'm just curious. What makes you think of that? You talking about Scotty Barnes been hot? Not going to lie, he been hot, but I don't know. You talking about over the last 5 games? What are you talking about? Close game, I think he gonna smack. Okay, so it's just off like gut feel. All right. So yeah, over the last 5 games, he's been going over very consistently. He's been great. This is a play that I would definitely avoid though, because consensus odds throughout the whole sportsbook industry have the odds on the under. And our projection data after simulating this game 10,000 times has his projection at 14.7. Now, could your gut be right over the data? Sure, but long term it won't be. Just being honest. I'm not dissing your knowledge level or none of that. I'm just saying long term, this play will not get you profit. Long term. If you want to try to take a stab and hope for the best today, you could. I mean, y'all can do what y'all want. But data-wise, there's better options. There's no need, to be honest. Regardless of how hot he's been lately, that you don't really want to put too much of that into your mindset, Queen. You want to try to get used to not letting things like that into your mindset. Like, their recent performance, don't let that sway you too much. Now, if it's on the same side as where the data is, then great. But if not, you shouldn't take much merit into it. The data is going to be number one for long-term success. All right, you're going to make more money going that way than trying to go off of just like a gut feel over how hot somebody's been or how you expect a game to stay close. And because remember, Queen, like that thought process that you said is the same thing that sportsbooks already are considering. So it's built into the line already. So his line being 15.5 is because he's been hot lately and the matchup is expected to stay close. But data says that it should be slightly under. All right. Booker's line already bumped down to 10. Props Made Easy will beat bumps. Y'all know this by now. Give me a sportsbook, y'all. We got a couple more minutes that we're going to be live for. My Chick-fil-A almost here. A couple more. I should not have refreshed. Now we're going to have issues refreshing this back in. We might be done. My damn internet back here, bro. I can't stand it. I can't stand it right now. Normally, we haven't been dealing with this. We haven't been dealing with this a lot lately, man. But for some reason, right now, we are taking an L on internet connection in the back of my office right now, yeah. But I will be back at 3 p.m. Central later anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I really wanted to touch on a few more spots. Let's just sit here for a second. It'll pop up. Young Ruler, what's up, brother? Young Ruler, what's up? Everybody who sees a black screen, the tools are going to be popping in. My internet just sucks back here. So I'm waiting for it to pop in. Once it does, we'll move on. Oh, there we go. There we go, guys. Yep, there's my Chick-fil-A. All right, final questions. Oh, wait. NFL tonight. NFL tonight. NFL tonight. Where is the... There we go. Okay. Detroit and Green Bay. So I'm just going to type Detroit. All right, so for the Detroit and Green Bay game on Prizepicks, their lines are incredibly tight right now for that game tonight on Prizepicks. By the way, this is a great, man. They're spoiling us with this game. I love this game. I'm excited about this game tonight for sure. If you haven't tried greenlightdfs.com yet before, it's optimal lineups for DFS fantasy. My company, greenlightdfs.com. That's what I do all day. I study lineup construction and matchup data and all that shit to put lineups together for Greenlight DFS. I've been doing it 8+ years. So if you're interested in the DFS side of things, the fantasy sports side of things, try DraftKings for sure. Optimal lineups are posted probably about 30 minutes before games begin for each sport. So yeah. Anyway, this is a good game, man. This is a good game. The best EV over on PrizePicks is only 3.01. So I'm not loving that. Let's look at all books though. We can get some great options in for this game. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hot Streak got one of the best ones. Brandon McManus under 1.5 field goals made at a minus 120 odds. You can get it at minus 120 on Hot Streak. This is minus 148 odds throughout the industry. You're getting it at minus 120 on Hot Streak. 8.7 EV percent. Projection on the under as well. Let's do top performing EV. Okay, so if we look at top performing EV, we do have some top performers for tonight. These are going to be these 4 players. You can't see the bottom 2 because it's just my setup, but I will tell you who they are. Jordan Love, over 1.5 passing touchdowns. You can get this at Sportsbet Sportsbook at minus 129 odds at a 6.56 EV percent. Minus 151 is his consensus odds on his over 1.5 passing touchdowns throughout the industry. AI Technology projections have it at 1.8 projection. If we look at his season, throughout the season, he's hit this in 70%, the equivalent of a line of minus 233 on the over 1.5 touchdowns. So really like his over touchdowns, over 1.5 passing touchdowns over on Sportsbet. Tim Patrick, under 2.5 receptions. You can get it at minus 150 on BetMGM. The reason why this is still EV is because his consensus odds are all the way up to almost minus 180. You feel what I'm saying? So great spot there for Tim Patrick's under 2.5 receptions as well. I'm guessing his season is 72.7%. He's hit this line so pretty much what this money line is next to it. I just so y'all are aware, it shows you the money line equivalent to that hit percent over the season. So he's hit this line in 72.7% of the time, which would equate to a minus 267 odds, whereas you're getting it at minus 150 on BetMGM. So it's kind of it's a solid spot there. Now the 2 you can't see at the bottom is Jared Goff under 32.5 passing attempts on Bovada. You can get it at minus 105 odds on Bovada. It's a 5% EV. Minus 116 consensus odds on other places. Jared Goff throughout the season so far, he's gone under this line in 75%. 75% with an equivalent money line of minus 300 on the under 32.5 passing attempts. And then Jared Goff's passing attempts, same thing, minus 105 odds over on ESPN Bet. Those are the bottom 2 that you're not seeing right now. Those will be your absolute best options for tonight's NFL game. With EV 5% or higher, results 70% or higher, AI projection on the same side as well. Again, Props Made Easy checks every research box you could possibly fathom. If you use Props Made Easy on a consistent basis, you will have moments where you have down spots. But that's anywhere. But at the end of the month, using Props Made Easy, your hit rate will be higher than you've ever seen it before. But you got to stay consistent. Use a bankroll where you can continue to play on a consistent basis. Some of y'all come into this shit Some of y'all come into this shit with $20 bankroll. That's a small bankroll to be able to utilize it for a whole month. So one losing day and you really don't have bankroll left to play anymore, which is unfortunate. But I mean, this is the game we in. It's the game we in, man. You got to be able to play consistent, and you got to stick with a process to be able to see the benefits of it. You really do. I mean, it just is what it is. That's the facts of it. All right. Thank y'all for joining me, man. My Chick-fil-A's here. I don't want it to get cold. Got that spicy chicken biscuit with some egg and cheese added on it too. Come on now. And I got this coffee that I got to reheat and drink because I took a few sips throughout this live stream. Appreciate y'all as always for joining me, man. Hopefully I was able to help y'all get on the right track. I know I ranted a little bit this morning. I'll see y'all at 3 p.m. Central, though, and we'll do this all again. All right, we'll talk over all the best plays we got available. Real quick, let me go to NBA one more time. Let's see if we got any. So we got a top performer for Prizepicks, y'all. We have a top performer EV for Prizepicks. Zach LaVine under 4.5 assists is a 6.3 EV percent. Minus 138 is his consensus odds on the under throughout the industry. If we look at his season, he has hit this in 68.42%, an equivalent of minus 217 odds. Great spot on the under. Zach LaVine assists of 4.5, y'all. Head-to-head hasn't been working the last couple of days. We're getting it back up, though. Don't worry about it. Okay, one dose. The reason he's a top performer, I'm going to go over this again so everybody understands the top performer EV button. So when you go to top performing EV filter at Props Made Easy, the only players that will show available to you are the players that check every box possible. For example, Zach LaVine, he is over a 5 EV with it being a 6.31. He is 5 or higher. These are the thresholds. It needs to have a 5 or higher EV. Also, when it comes to his results, he needs to have almost a 70% or higher than a 70% hit rate over the season. Not just a small sample, over the season. I don't care if he has 100% over the last 5. Last 5 is irrelevant. We don't care about that. The larger the sample, the better. So for him to show up at top performing, his season hit rate has to be 70% or close to 70% or higher. On top of that, his projected stat from our AI technology simulating the game 10,000 times have to also be on that same side. So you have consensus odds at minus 138 on the under. You have EV over 5% at 6.31, and you have the hit projection on the under as well, and you have the hit rate at 68%, almost 70%. So again, it's checking every box possible. There is no negatives for Zach LaVine under 4.5 assists. No negatives that matter. Like, this is going to be a play that just hits everything, all right? I'll check DraftKings Pick 6 real quick. I'm just going to look for top performers. No top performer right now for DraftKings Pick 6. I'm going to go to all books. Let's see all books. By the way, NoVig Sportsbook, anybody who's on NoVig Sportsbook is available at Props Made Easy now. Better has a really good one. Devin Vassell over 2.5 3-pointers made at a 6.4 EV. Again, he's top performer because he's over the 5% EV. Player projection is 2.6, which is over the 2.5. If we look at his history over the season, he's hit this in 71.4%. Top performer numbers. Zach LaVine, we just talked about him. Better picks again. Trey Murphy III, under 9.5 rebounds assists. Over a 5% EV, 5.76. Projection of 8.67, which is also under. And then looking at his season, he has gone under this in 77.78. Great combo of Trey Murphy III under 9.5 rebounds assists. You can pair that up with Devin Vassell over 2.5 3-pointers made. And you have two top performers into your slip who have the highest probability you're probably going to see today to hit their slips. So great options there. All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I'll see y'all at 3 p.m. Central, man. I'm going to go tear this Chick-fil-A up and get to grinding on my lineups for Greenlight DFS. I may have missed it, but do you like that Jamison Williams demon? We'll look over it at 3 p.m. All right, we'll go back over that at 3 p.m. All right, thank y'all as always for joining me. Oh, real quick before I leave out, let's check demon for NBA though. The best demons for NBA are going to be some of these 55%. We don't have any 60. We've been spoiled lately and been getting those 65% hit rates over the last 20 games on some of these demons. But Westbrook's over 0.5 blocks. Christian Braun over 5.5 rebounds. Klay Thompson over 3.5 rebounds. Josh Hart over 29.5 PRA. All of these guys have hit this line 55% or more over their last 20 games. So they would be the options that I would rock with. Um, yeah, demons have been crazy. Like, there's not a tool out there hitting demons like Props Made Easy is. Absolutely ridiculous. Thank y'all for joining me, man. I'll see y'all 3 p.m. Central, all right? Y'all be back. I'll see y'all. Peace. PropsMadeEasy.com. Go get your access. Come to the live stream at 3 p.m. later. Let me walk you through, show you exactly how to utilize the tools to the best of your ability to see the best returns and just change your betting life, man. $20 a month, that's all you got to pay these days. You don't got to pay those hundreds no more. You don't got to pay $20 for just last 5, last 10 head-to-head data. That's ridiculous. $20 and you get everything for every book. Some of these places don't even have every sports book. They have like 5 sports books that you could choose from. Come on now. Lock in. Thank y'all for joining me as always. I'm out. Peace.